Hey, everybody, welcome to another session of The Well. You're here in the right place if you want to really, really thrive in life, to come alive for what matters most to you, to make the best out of this one chance that you have as the person that you are to live this life greatly with fun, with love, with everything that you actually desire. And so that's the topic for today, desire and dreams, because wow, man, it is hard to admit your desires. And actually, as I basically just said, maybe you lost all your desires due to daily responsibilities, the to-dos that you have on your list, the demands from others, your boss, your partners, your children, whatever it means. Maybe dreams are almost a lost art. Dreaming is almost a lost art. So, nevertheless, over the last decade, there's this whole manifestation thing going on, laws of attraction, people reading all kind of books and stuff to move their life in the direction of what they want. But so let's talk about it for a moment, because how do you get to what you want? Is it really something that is important to you? Or do you want things because other people have it? There is so much comparison in what seems to be important in someone's life that a lot of people go after the same things. So, again, this whole movement of law of attraction, manifestation, okay, there's something nice to it, but it's not the holy grail. I think, and that's why I would like to be the session about yeah, to kind of take a different angle to this whole thing, that yes, of course, if you want to dream big, you first need to open yourself up to basically who you are, tuning into yourself so that you can really define for yourself what is important to you. So once you're kind of clear on who you actually are, then it is very worthwhile to start dreaming again those dreams that you had when you were, for example, a teenager or even a younger child already. What did you really like? What did you really enjoy? And where could you have more of? Also, now that you're a bit older already. So, if you have a dream, if you have something that you'd really like to do, achieve, have, live, experience in your life, it's very important to um, align positivity with this. So you can say like, okay, I've always wanted to travel to, I don't know, an island in the Mediterranean. You can say like, yeah, that's too impossible, it's too expensive, yeah, I would like to do it, but okay, when? Or maybe when I'm retired, or all these kind of things. You can throw in all uh, kind of negative things that obstruct you and obstruct your mind, because that's where it's actually about. Obstruct your mind to really drive you in the direction of really moving um, into a plan that actually brings you to this island in the Mediterranean. Well, this is just a very simple example, but what I want to say is that it's important to kind of cultivate a positive mindset around that dream or desire that you have. So it's important to understand that when you attach all kind of negative things like impossibilities or money issues or time issues to this desire that you have, that you are actually already immediately holding yourself back and influencing your plan to a desire, this desire in a negative way. So yes, positive mindset is important, but of course you you may not be always positive. You may go through hard times. You may have no money and no time. So how to go around this, right? Because it's kind of intertwining with each other. First thing is first listen to the other wells, actually, because I'm taking you on this journey of how to consciously create your life and where do you start. So we can go back all the way to number one. It's all about wanting to empty yourself up for what's truly important to you, what truly matters to you. So let's say you don't feel positive at this moment. Is there something that you can be grateful for today? Maybe the simple fact that you are alive. Maybe the simple fact that you have a job. Working is a privilege. I mean, we may, or you may tend to see it as a burden or as a too big responsibility or something that is mandatory, but there's also beauty to having a job, having these responsibilities so that you can be of contribution to, well, life, social life, economic life, life all in by itself. So gratitude is an important thing. And again, you may say like, yeah, but I don't feel positive and I'm actually also not grateful. I just don't feel good at all. Then I would really like you to move your body, to really move into what do you feel and listen to your body, because it could be that you just need rest first before you can be grateful again. So if we say, okay, when we talk about dreams and desires, and you want this positive mindset to kind of align with a certain dream, let's stick to this example of going to an island in the Mediterranean. And you have a hard time being grateful. Tune into your body and say, what do I need most at this moment? Once you've cleared this, once you have acknowledged that you actually first need rest, make that your priority. So once you step on this journey, it's important that your desire or your dream, even if it's a tiny thing, right? It can be something very beautiful, just have a beautiful dinner with your elderly mother, which you never plan, which you're never doing, but get really specific about a dream or a desire that you have and you want to make happen. You can say, okay, I'd like to go take my mother on a holiday in the south of France or in wherever you live. Never doing it because you never made it specific. It's important to say, I want to take my mother on a journey to the south of France in the month of July, and we'll be renting a car. It's a convertible, and we'll be staying in campings or luxury hotels, whatever your way of going on holidays looks like. But making it specific so that you actually prep your mind to also making it happen. The more you make it specific, descriptive, and visual, the more likely it is that you will actually drive yourself into that direction. So, but then again, then there's doubt and there's resistance. I don't know, besides a week with my mother, but still your heart actually says it could be nice, but your mind starts to say like, but it's maybe too long, she's too old, she cannot do this or that. So you start to doubt, and those are true pitfalls. Resistance and doubt are pitfalls because it gets you into this overdrive of thinking, overthinking, putting up all kind of beers on the road, seeing all kind of beers and issues that are not there yet. I mean, you all know this expression that people suffer from what they fear more than actually need it. And it's important to learn to identify the obstacles that you throw up yourself that are actually not, they are actually illusionary. Those are illusions. Because let's say that you take your mother on a holidays, and yes, she's older, and yes, she cannot walk everything you had in mind. And yes, she may be complaining a bit about different food, whatever. Does it matter? Does it really matter? Is it something to worry about? No, I don't think so. It's something that at that moment just is as it is, and then you can adapt to it. So to identify doubts that obstruct your desire is something crucially important, because if you want to flow, have your desires flowing into your reality very smoothly, it is important that you catch yourself with your own bias. um, and then there's another thing. Yeah, okay, so you have a dream, you have a desire, something simple, doesn't matter, simple or big. Not everything can be done within 48 hours, not even within 72, but you can start making the plans. And that is what, basically, as a recap of what I've just been sharing, be specific about your dream. Be grateful for what you already have. Word the desire with positivity. Bring alignment to it by thinking positive about it. Catch yourself with the doubt and resistance that may come up immediately, because as soon as you start to dream, as soon as you start to express your desires or give language to it, or be specific about it, there will be all forms of resistance popping up. I mean, that's kind of natural, I think, to human beings, that then immediately all the contrasting parts will try to pull you away from this desire or this nice dream that you have. So dreams and desires require time, but most of all, they require you to be specific, to feel into it, and to say, I'm going to do this. This and this and this is what I want. Prep your mind to it. Understand that you can say, okay, yeah, the universe, manifestations, I will attract it all. Well, that all sounds great, but making your dreams happen is really something that's coming from the inside in the first place. You get to make the steps. You get to be really wanting this. It will take time, it will take patience, and it will require just you to every day trust that you're going to make it, that you're going to execute on the plan that you're making. Because, of course, if you really want it, if you align it with positivity, if you catch yourself with your doubt and your resistance, if you're grateful for what you already have, and know that there is more waiting for you, of course you will take the steps into the direction of those dreams. And actually you will just make it happen. It's a given. It's a given. Embracing all these things, the clarity, the gratitude, catching yourself in the doubt and the resistance, and trusting that that the timing will be right once you're truly ready for it, once you start taking the steps. I mean, yeah, becoming intentional, that's basically what it is, becoming intentional. Stop fooling yourself with excuses of things that are not possible. Just simply start making the plan. What is needed for your dream? What does need to happen? What can you do today? I mean, consciously creating your life to become this vibrant person that you are born to be is absolutely your responsibility. You can do it for sure. Hey, enjoy this week. Yeah, make your intentions clear. What is your desire? Desiring something is not a bad thing. It's not negative. It's not because you're not grateful for what you have now. It's desiring something is actually very pure. It doesn't need to be materialistic. It can be anything you want. This is your life. And your reality can really turn out to be extraordinary if you just take steps. What can you do today in the direction of your dream? Enjoy this week. Do something about it. Actually, write it down now. What's your biggest desire? And what are a few steps into that direction? And do one of those today. Have a great week.